points in the game.
It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Hoosiers will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
To throw, it's Beck. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running by this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They look to throw it here on second down. This time, a completion. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Broken tackle still going. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. 1st down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short...
And it's picked off! He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Beck. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. They're going to run it. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. We had a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They pick up the first on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Scanning the field. It's back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Beck. With the catch, it's Joseph. And they've got him.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Well, I don't blame him to go with a quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. A play action looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The ball is picked off. He could go. Past the 50. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, any quarterback will tell you how tough it is to manage the football in these kind of conditions. I really think it's an advantage for the offense if you have a quarterback that knows how to handle the ball. Here, this one looked like it just got off of his hand and right into the hands of that defensive back.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Miami. Add 6 more points to the total. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Bootleg looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
We'll try to run it with the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Indiana. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Gonna run it. It's Hemby.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Short pass finds the tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the ground, it's Joseph. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And here's that wrinkle. The wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Breaks free. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Running back with the football. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. Fights through the tackler. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And there's a penalty marker down on the field.
Holding. Receive team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I love this play call by the offensive coordinator. We got a tie game. You're around midfield. You come up with a big play. At the very least, you're thinking field goal, possibly touchdown.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the same runner's got it again. Tackle, but 1st down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. Be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. There's the handoff. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And it's a direct snap. And they stop him short of the goal line. What a stand by this defense. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.